Good morning at 6 o'clock, and as Tim Boland would usually say, come on in here. Come on. We're here, so you might as well be here as well. Hey, it's Thursday. They've invited us back to do this again, Kelly.
Back again. Couldn't have been too bad yesterday.
I suppose. I guess that's a vote of confidence because we're here again. And, of course, Emily's here, and so is Steve. So we're getting into this Thursday morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I've officially gone from the leftover turkey to the hot turkey sandwiches. Now the next progression is turkey soup. So we're making our way through the Christmas week here.
You're going to be sick of turkey.
I love turkey so much, but you get a little tired of it after a while after you've had it for about 5, 6, 7 nights in a row. No, anyway, it's time for a frozen pizza, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What do you got coming up this morning for us, Emily?
Well, we talk about Whoopi Goldberg, and we're also talking about the potential of Bill Cosby going back on tour. See how you guys feel about that.
Wow. Oh. Okay. All right. That's coming up a little later on. And, of course, we got to look at weather and traffic this morning. And
Welcome back. Emily's here with our morning chit chat. What do you have for us this morning, Emily?
Well, Whoopi Goldberg in hot water yet again. She's speaking out after the Anti-Defamation League criticized her for comments about the Holocaust and how things were taken out of context. And I mean, we work in the media. Sometimes things we say could definitely be taken out of context. And it's difficult to get back on that road of trust.
Sure. And when you're on a show like that and your views might be controversial, whether you want them to be or not. Sometimes you just say things and it's like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
And we all know sound bites too.
Sure.
You take a little 10-second piece here, 20-second piece there, and could be, out of context.
Yeah. Well, I've certainly hit you guys with the hard stuff, as you said today. Like, why are we talking about movie premieres or anything? Well, controversial comedian Bill Cosby, again, he's eyeing a return to touring in 2023.
It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter for Bill.
And I can't see his tour being very successful. I can't see people wanting to go out and watch him again.
Well, that's the problem. I mean, I don't think so. I wouldn't go to see him. I would have loved to have years ago, but now, and the same thing that we had yesterday with Will Smith. No, I'm not really interested in seeing his new movies or that doesn't work.
I can only imagine the amount of protesters that would show up to his shows if they were actually to happen. And
absolutely. It would be a giant mess. Well, on to better news. Everything old is new again here at CHCH.
It's going to be fun.
So exciting, right?
I'll have my new slippers on and my jammies, and I'll be looking forward to that.
On the couch watching.
That's right. I'll have my Prosecco. My kids will have their ginger ale. It'll be great.
Sounds good. All right, sounds good. All right, let's get over to Steve for some updates on the weather and traffic here this morning. Steve? Hey, it's 7 o'clock already. Come on in. Welcome back to Morning Live as we get into hour number 2. We've made it through hour number 1. Got a couple more to go. Yep, and we've got lots coming up for you this hour, and of course next hour as well as we continue. Emily and Steve are here with us this morning.
Good morning.
We've talked about our clip-clopping shoes coming in this morning. We always know
we
when
can
Emily
hear
is
Emily.
Yep. I got new slippers for Christmas. One of the things I got, and you cannot hear me coming at all. I am silent.
Is that your favorite gift?
I got enough gifts. I was very well spoiled this year. Yeah, so I got new jammies, which I'll be wearing on New Year's Eve, as I mentioned a while ago. And my new slippers. What about you,
cozy.
Kelly? I'm very cozy.
Wow.
As you advance in years, you like to be comfortable and cozy.
Nice.
Us youngins like to be comfy and cozy too, Brian.
Okay, all right. And what about you? What did you get? Were you spoiled?
I was spoiled. I got this watch.
Ooh,
And my husband and I are remodeling like our home, so that was a Christmas present for each other. We're living in a construction zone right now, so that's been fun.
That eats up your budget quite a bit. Emily, what about you?
Well, we made a lot of donations this year. That was kind of our gifts to each other for myself and my friends. And we planted some trees. So I have a tree somewhere in a forest with my name on it.
Good for you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. And what have you got coming up in Chit Chat today?
Oh, the cutest hippo you guys have ever seen. Yeah.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
None of us got a hippopotamus for Christmas.
All right. Look forward to that. And Steve, what about the weather this morning?
Weather is, there'll be no hippopotamuses on the road, guaranteed. I can't guarantee a lot, but I can guarantee no hippos on the road today.
Good.
Even the drive home. But
if you haven't experienced enough gluttony over the holidays, we're taking you to Lady Glaze. It's brand new location in Hamilton. Mark, the owner, is joining me. Tell me the history of Lady Glaze.
We actually are just a small company. Started out in Kitchener, 5 employees making 200 donuts a day, and here we are 3 years later. This is now our 5th location, and we've now centralized all of our bakery operations into Cambridge, so still our core team making now up to 3,000 donuts a day and kind of sending them out to our retail shops.
3,000 donuts a day.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a lot of donuts. Do you still have those 5 original employees?
Almost. We've got 3 of the 5.
That's amazing.
One went on maternity leave, sort of thing. So it's and then the other one joined her boyfriend's family's
That's
business.
amazing.
So, but, yeah, we've had some pretty great long-standing employees, which is awesome in hospitality. So
yeah, I bet. Now, as a small business, being in Hamilton, are you noticing that you're getting a lot of traffic around the area?
Tons of people walk the street, and it's fantastic. And then just the response and the word of mouth from people being like, "Oh, my neighbor came, said I need to come check you out." So lots of people have kind of made the stroll over to kind of see what we're all about, and we're really happy to be up here on the mountain.
What makes you super unique? Like, why am I going to come to Lady Glaze as opposed to, some other donut shop that we may all know?
We pride ourselves by making everything we possibly can from scratch. If we have a fruit glaze, we're not using an extract to boost the flavor. It's pure fruit, pureed, and then added with sugar. So strawberries is made from strawberries and sugar. Our orange is made from orange paste and sugar. So we always try and strive for a more pure flavor rather than sort of fake ones by using all these chemicals and additives and stuff like that. And then on top of that, we also have vegan and gluten-free options available, so that way everyone can come and enjoy a donut.
That's amazing, because a lot of donut shops do not have those options.
No,
right?
actually, and it took us quite a while to develop a gluten-free recipe that we loved, and that kind of lived up to sort of our namesake. So it took us about a year to kind of really perfect that, and now everyone's been asking us to combine vegan and gluten-free.
Oh boy.
So we're working on it, but most people that do that, they bake it, and that's not a real donut. So we have to fry it to be sort of the real traditional way.
I suppose. So, yeah, that's right. Okay, now if there's one donut here that you think people would really go for, which do you think it is?
Our signature is our butter tart. I mean, we started in Waterloo region. Butter tarts are huge because of sort of the Mennonite community.
Yeah.
And so we always have this one on the menu. And it's pretty much just a donut topped with an entire butter tart.
And again, amazing.
Everything made from scratch right in our own bakery.
Like, it's making my mouth water just thinking about it. Okay, we're going to come back and take a look at some more of the donuts and more of the sweet treats that they offer that aren't donuts, but probably taste just as good or maybe even better as the donuts. So much more coming up on Morning Live. Don't go anywhere.
A few minutes, but now it's time for chit chat.
So let's do some chitting and chatting.
Whispering it.
Chit-chat.
It makes it dramatic.
It's good. I like it. Well, Avatar is getting closer to breaking even after it went past the 1 billion in global ticket sales in just 14 days. And he's now making, he's got the 3rd one in the works, and he's even got the 4th one in the works, and he filmed them all at the same time so they didn't have the aging effect for some of the younger actors.
Yes.
So,
well, they obviously have very high expectations for this. If they just to break even is $2 billion.
Yeah, not even making any money off of it yet.
So get out there and see the movie because he needs the money.
Have we seen the movie? I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it. No.
Well, see, and I'd love to take my kids, but I think it's probably a little old for them.
Is it really?
Okay. Yeah, only 7 and 10.
Oh, okay.
But,
maybe.
Anyways.
Maybe.
Okay, this is the cutest thing ever.
Okay, I'm ready.
Virginia Zoo is ending the year in the most adorable way by welcoming a new baby hippopotamus to their family.
I'll work on it.
We'll have to think of something. We'll get back to you.
Not in a million years, 16-pound baby. I mean, one of mine was close to 8, and that was enough. Whoa.
And 24 pounds in a week?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's something cool. It's National TikTok Day. No, not your phones. You're not. I know, Brian, you really want to do a TikTok
Brian's
now.
dying to do a TikTok.
I can't wait. Where's my phone?
This guy's always on TikTok.
Can't get him off social media. A
just
TikTok holiday. Have you done all those?
No.
Is there anything you guys are just pressing to get done before the end of the year?
Everything can wait to 2023 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just finish up the turkey, because I'm getting to be done with turkey. I'm just going to finish that up, and then we'll look at 2023.
Your 9th turkey meal.
That's right. Yeah, it just keeps going and going. All right. Well, coming up after 8 o'clock, we'll be joined by an author who will speak about his new coming-of-age novel about a queer teenager.
And we'll have some tips on how to travel on a budget from Heather Greenwood Davis. Okay. That's next.
How about a birthday? Maybe you're celebrating a birthday today. You share it with actor Diego Luna from Disney's Star Wars series Andor.
Happy birthday. Mouth-watering goodness here at Lady Glaze. Mark was telling me that there's actually a keto donut in the works. Is that for real? Like,
Absolutely.
Keto is supposed to be this incredibly healthy lifestyle. You can't eat donuts while you're doing keto.
It's taken us a while to kind of find the perfect ingredient mix to kind of still produce a really great donut. But again, it's the more people that we try to kind of cater to, the more people can try our products. So we're happy to kind of continue to test as long as people are asking for it. So.
Wow, okay, so they do gluten, they do gluten-free, vegan, and now coming out with a keto donut. What do we have going on here? Tell me a little bit about some of this stuff.
So these are some of the examples of kind of flavors we frequently do. So we have a combination of both our simple flavors, which are the ones that kind of every kind of donut shop is known for.
Would this be one?
Exactly. Okay. So a strawberry sprinkle, or the donut as we call it, sort of that homage to The Simpsons. And then our apple fritter, as always hand chopped. We use Drummond Farm apples, which is just off of Highway 6, just outside of Hamilton here. And then other things that we play with are ones like this, and this is a take on a Kir Royale cocktail. So it's a cassis and blackberry glaze, and on the inside we make sort of a vanilla cream and fold that through with a blackberry jam. And so the cassis giving that liquor punch to sort of the donut.
Right.
So it's a fun thing we do once in a while, is to kind of introduce a cocktail flavor into the donuts.
That'd be like perfect for like a cocktailing party dessert, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. And then if you actually go to our website, we have a cocktail featured 6-pack for New Year's Eve that you can get, that's got champagne and pearls, Kir Royale, peach Bellini, all of those different kind of cocktails, all turned into donuts.
Wow.
To celebrate with on the 31st.
And it's not only donuts, you've got cookies, and that looks like a apple cake of some kind?
That's our coffee cake.
Oh, coffee cake, okay.
We are a full service cafe, so we have all the coffee and tea available. So our pastry team back at the bakery produces all of these sweets from scratch. So we've got sort of a chocolate fudge candy cane cookie. We've got our version of the cranberry bliss bar that everyone goes crazy for at Starbucks.
Oh, yes.
And then we've got the eggnog coffee cake. And then just to be a little bit festive, we've got our sugar cookies just decorated up.
Oh my gosh, and for coffee, I'm just looking at the list over here. Candy cane mocha, eggnog latte, Ferrero Rocher hot chocolate, white chocolate gingerbread cappuccino, and chocolate chai matcha latte. Oh my goodness. I could just move in, Mark. I could really move in. We're going to do a milkshake coming up, and you're going to love what's on top of it. Is it really a donut?
Absolutely.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hey, welcome back to Morning Live. Another hour coming up, and it's what, the 29th of December already? I've got 3 more days to work on my New Year's resolutions that I made in the beginning of 2022.
Just roll them over. Keep rolling those New Year's resolutions over. No pressure.
I'll start working on them. All right. Yeah, exactly. All right, Emily, Steve, back. You know what? You know the problem I have right now, Emily, is because of that really cute hippopotamus story that we had earlier this morning. I just cannot get.
You can't focus.
I want to get a hippopotamus for Christmas out of my head, and I'll be singing that all morning. Yeah.
I don't know the rest of the words at all. That's the only line I know.
Only hippopotamus will do. Okay, but let's not go any farther with that. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. I gotta ask Steve what he's drinking there.
Well, I have to say thank you for finding the hot chocolate.
Do you remember earlier in the week?
You finally found it?
Well, it's always been there, and I told him it was there.
You hid it. That's why.
I did not hide it.
He's been looking for hot chocolate for days. He really has.
He's been looking, and so I promised, and I even got tweets about it, Brian. I got tweets about this hot chocolate, so I thought, okay, that's it. I'm giving him the hot chocolate.
Okay, so while he slurps, what have you got coming up for this hour?
Well, we're going to be talking about Disney and Dr. Pepper, but not at the same time.
Oh.
Dr. Pepper, okay. All right. And Steve, quit slurping and start talking about weather.
He's cozy over there with the hot chocolate.
I'll take 20 seconds out to do this.
Okay.
Well, it's not just for the donut lover. If you love coffee, if you love cappuccinos and lattes and anything delectable, because that is exactly what we're getting here at Lady Glaze. Brand new location in Hamilton. This is your 5th location?
Yes, it is.
Wow, okay, I'm here with owner Mark. So you've got donuts, you've got sweets and treats, you've got milkshakes, which we're going to be doing in just a few minutes. And you've got hot drinks as well. What are you making?
Here we have a latte. So we're going to make one of our gingerbread lattes.
Oh my goodness, 'tis the season. So we've got the espresso going. Oh, we've got the milk going at the same time. I would offer to help, but I'm not a very good barista.
So our coffee partner is based out of London. It's called Zappiato Coffee, and we've tried several around, and he just makes an exceptionally smooth coffee. There's no acidity to it, no bitterness, and it's a great coffee for people that, one, love coffee, but it's also a really good coffee for people that don't love coffee. It's a good introduction. I mean, it's a really well-rounded kind of
smooth blend.
Yeah. So we've been using him now for a little while. So we do our shot of espresso, combining it with a little bit of gingerbread syrup.
I can smell it already. I love it how everything you have is local, at least the majority of it. And that's what I've learned from you today, is that a lot of your produce and coffee and everything is made locally. I love that.
We try to partner with a lot of small businesses that think just like we do.
I love it.
So we've got our honey comes directly from a woman named Pia in Guelph. We know our apple farmer really well. Our maple syrup farmer is just up the street from us.
That's amazing.
And all those things we incorporate into sort of what we do at Lady Glaze. And again, it's something that sets us apart. I mean, restaurants for years have been touting the local. But bakeries, it's always hard because I mean, you've got vanilla, you've got sugar, you've got lemons.
A lot of
all
stuff
these
that is
things
exported.
Yeah, so we try and balance that as best as we can with, okay, well, what can we find locally and incorporate that into what we do? So one of our favorite things to do is all summer is to work with fruit farmers. And we used to have a St. Jacob's Market stall where we sold donuts, and at the end of the day, we would just go around to the fruit farmers and say,
get all your
what do you have?
fruit.
Okay, well, let's do a plum-based donut, let's do a peach
amazing.
donut, let's do whatever they kind of had, like plentiful in the season.
Yeah.
And we really love summer for that, so we're able to change things up pretty regularly with that. So here's our gingerbread latte, top with a little bit of gingerbread spice. Goes great with the gingerbread cookies.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. That is so good. Well, Lady Glaze is the place to be. Coming up, we talk milkshakes. It's going to be so good. I'm really excited.
Hey, time for some chittin' and chatting with Emily.
Well, believe it or not, guys, the most magical place on earth in California has been forced to update the top things you should know before visiting the park after a few violent confrontations took place at the resort. It really is. Have you been to Disney?
No. I've never been, no.
You've never been to Disney?
You've
never.
And I've never been.
If only Annette was here.
I think Annette has gone for all of us.
Yeah.
I don't know if she'd be friends with you guys anymore. Honestly, it really is.
We're being defriended.
Well, no, that's up to her.
Okay.
It really is the most magical place on earth. So it's very difficult to see people in those types of confrontations in such a happy place. And you're thinking, really? What is that bad?
Now,
that
I guess
Disney has to actually put a notice on their website.
Yeah, come on. Are there a lot of lineups and things to try to get into, like
of course,
attractions?
There's tons. Yeah, it's like any theme
That's
park.
where people get frazzled, is with standing in lines.
But there's so much to do while you're standing in line.
Is there?
I mean, there's characters and there's entertainment and there's music and everything smells good. They actually like put the scent into the air so it smells good at Disney.
Wow.
There's never garbage on the ground. Like,
Really?
honestly, you guys, it is magical.
So what's there to be upset about?
All right.
Right?
Maybe one day then. Maybe one day.
Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to take you both to Disney. The three of us are going to go to Disney. Okay, the soda market continues to go flat as North Americans cut back on bubbly beverages, but one brand has continued to grow.
I've never had a Dr. Pepper.
Like, should I just give up right now? They've never been to Disney and they've never had Dr. Pepper. I don't even like, I can't.
We've missed so much in life, haven't we? Oh, we just got to catch up. Does it taste like pepper? Like, I don't know.
No, it doesn't
Does it taste like
Dr.
root
Pepper?
beer?
Kind of. Like
Yeah.
it's got a bit of a root beer like.
See, I'm not a big
essence
fan
to
of
it,
root beer, so.
But it's sweet. I think it's sweeter than it's just a different taste. Like
Is it really?
I can't even
Okay.
describe it. Katie,
We'll have to split one.
we'll have to find some somewhere.
our PA Katie actually told me that she tried the Pepsi and what was it, Katie? Pepsi and ice cream? Pepsi and milk, and she said it was really good. Like that was a big trend for a little while.
I saw that
Everybody
on
on TikTok was trying it, and Okay, so you guys have one job.
Okay, one job.
Disney?
One job.
New Year's resolution.
Like this is your New Year's resolution. And I'm not going to put the pressure on you to have to do it by tomorrow because let's all
Thank
face
you.
it, you
Kind
guys
of
are going.
ambitious.
You guys are going home to nap.
Yeah.
By next week, both of you have to try Dr. Pepper.
All right.
Just a sip. You
I'll
guys
work on it.
can you can share it, whatever. Just
All right.
just
We'll
try.
work on it.
That's
won't
our
we?
mission.
Well, that's our mission for this
Okay,
week.
well,
Okay.
speaking of
Yeah.
tasty treats,
Okay,
I was at
good,
Lady
yes.
Glaze
Oh.
yesterday. Watch this milkshake unfold.
Okay.
It's incredible. Well, if you know me, you know that I am a chocoholic, and this bin is just a bin of yummy goodness. Mark, what is this, and how are we going to be using this in the milkshake?
This is the topper for our sort of candy bar milkshake.
my gosh.
So here we make what's known as a donut lid shake.
Okay.
So for right now, we're going to make a chocolate shake for you.
Okay.
So it's going to have a chocolate candy bar mix,
Okay, so plain old chocolate ice cream.
chocolate ice cream, and whole milk. Blend it up, nice.
I think the whole milk really adds that creaminess to it, right? You don't want a skim milk
No, you
milkshake.
definitely don't. So we kind of cover the cup with the fudge sauce.
It already looks horrible. Oh my goodness.
Fill it
that
up,
looks amazing.
and then instead of a lid, why not just add a donut?
Why not? Why not just add a donut? And then this is the best part. Yes. Okay, and now what?
And now we just top it off so everything kind of sticks to the whipped cream.
Oh my gosh. You know I'm going to have to try this, right?
And then here we are. There's our donut lid shake. So the other nice thing that we do about all of our packaging is it is completely compostable. We've bought straws from a place in the United States that they are actually compostable in your home composter. And we've had those for years, even before they brought out the single-use plastics ban. It's just something we've always believed in across the company.
I'm starting to drip here. Oh my god. So this isn't the only flavor. Tell me about like your most unique milkshake while I continue.
Every summer we kind of bring new milkshake flavors out. Just like our donut flavors change every month, our milkshake flavors change all the time as well. So we work with our ice cream provider to kind of just develop new ones. We've actually been working with a company to develop donut flavored ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
So we're hoping to launch that this year, where they'll take actually leftover donuts and we steep it into sort of the cream, and that forms sort of the basis flavor in the milkshake. And so this summer we'll have probably 8 to 10 different flavors of donut lid shakes to grab and enjoy.
So do I just like bite the donut while it's on here?
Exactly, yeah.
I made a mess. Oh my gosh, well thank you so much, Mark. This has just been an amazing experience so far. Lady Glaze in Hamilton, brand new location. Come check it out. And Gluttony at its best here. It's the best. Thanks, Mark.
This program brought to you in part by Canadian Down and Feather Company. Save up to 30% during December.